Stephen, first of all, just your reaction to the Scottish Cup draw and obviously a Sunday televised game as well.
Aye, great draw. You know, the fact we're there, you know, in the last 8 of the competition is great. So we've got a real chance. You know, we're at home, which is our home form has been excellent, and a tough tie against a good Hearts team in good form. But it's a real makings for a good cup tie.
A big game this weekend as well with Kilmarnock, the way the league is and the result in midweek as well.
Yeah, I was at the game. It was a good game, exciting game. Kelly have been on a fantastic run, but so are we now. You know, we've won 4, drew 2. We've only lost 1 game since the split, so we've sort of quietly done it while other people have got the plaudits for it, which is fine. We've done the same in the first half of the season, and we don't mind doing that there. We don't mind picking up results and people not making too much about it for us. But it's going to be a good game Saturday, one that we can very much look forward to.
It's a real chance for you to kind of get ahead in the battle for that top 6 place, isn't it?
Yeah, I think as well. You know, my first priority is make sure we stay in the division. So it's a potential another 3 points to making sure that's a reality. And obviously we can start looking up the way. You know, it is going to be a big game. Make no mistake in terms of battling for that 6th place. You know, and then keep our run going. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's going to be tough. Killer on a good run of form, as I've said. You know, Steve Clark's done really, really well there. Really well. You know, the same group of players. You know, he's turned the whole place around. They've got a system of play. They're going to be a tough team to break down. You know, they sit in with 2 banks of 4 and very well organised. But you know, we go into the game really, really confident after Saturday's result and looking forward to it.
You feel you're at your, you had a great run, October, November. You feel you're at that level now again after the changes you've made with the rest and the players getting back from injury and the momentum you've got as well?
I think in terms of results, we're back to that again, yeah. Our form's good, our results are. I still think we can play better. First half against Dundee, I probably felt that was our best performance for a while. You know, we're always solid. We don't concede many goals, but you can see the impact the boys up front have made now. You know, that was always my worry, was you're bringing them in the middle of a season. You don't have real chance to get them up and running fitness-wise, but they've done that. We've managed to get them fit and manage them through games, and they've produced the goods for us. So, you know, really pleased with that so far.
I know you were saying that when they came in they were maybe 70-80% fit. You feel there's still even more to come from them now, or you feel you've got them up to that level?
Yeah, I think I'd love a pre-season when they're there. I'd love to get him really fit and then really, you know, light the fire that he's got and you know put him on a platform to show what a good footballer he is. Curtis, I think, is a really fit, strong boy anyway. Tom Aldred was already playing games for us, so that was an easy one. But yeah, their partnership's growing. Their understanding with Craig Tanner's growing as well, and that'll continue in the next few months to grow.
I know you were talking about looking for another striker. I don't know how far George Newell and Ryan Bowman are away. Are you still thinking about that? Are you now, because they've done so well, is that maybe put that to the back burner a wee bit?
No, we're always looking. You know, we've got some potential targets that we're still looking at this week. Ryan Bowman's been training all week, so he could be involved on Saturday. George Newell's just been a bit stop-start. He's had a foot problem and a hamstring problem, so he's been sort of in and out of training. If I had both of them fully fit, probably not, but we're still keeping our eyes and ears to the ground to see what's out there.
I just ask about Peter Hartley. Is there any more update on his situation?
Yeah, Peter's he's not going to require surgery, but he's going to be out for a minimum of 2 months. You know, it's just a problem that he had with his foot. Just innocuous, jogging along and felt something pop on his foot. So we've had him see the specialist. It wasn't as bad as we possibly first feared, but we'll be lucky to get him back before the end of the season.
So Tom Aldred's come in and done so well that's still a blow, but he's kind of covered that area, hasn't he, Tom?
Yeah, it was vital we got Tom in, or we would have been short. We've got Carl McHugan playing there, and can do very well in there as well. You know, with Cedric and Charles Dunn. You know, I feel we're okay there. In an ideal world, Peter will be fit as well, and it gives us more options. But he's not. We'll deal with that there, and we've got other people. We've also got young Barry Maguire, who's making great strides in the under 20s. So it's important that we don't forget those young boys as well.
Can I just ask about your Indian goalkeeper who's been on trial? How's he been settling in? How's he done? How's he looked so far?
Yeah, he's been good. He's only a young boy. You know, he's still a young lad. He's been training with our under 20s. He's had a couple of sessions with the first team, but there's real potential over the boy. Real potential. You know, as I say, he's highly thought of. You know, Craig's worked with him the last week or so, and he's really impressed with what he's seen.
It kind of shows quite an ambition to go and scout these under 17 World Cups and get these guys over on trial from Motherwell, from India.
Yeah, well, he's been the star of the show in the under 17 World Cup, so you can't ignore that. You know, agents have a massive part to play. good and bad sometimes in football. But we get a lot of good contacts here. People know that we're a really good window to put players on, young players and experienced players. So we got a call about him. We've done our homework on him, and he's a young kid who potentially could go on to better things.
Any other teammates at all?
Elliot Freer played. We had a behind closed doors game. Our under 20 game was called off. So Elliot played. As I say, Ryan Bowman's getting back to fitness again. Whether we'll throw him back in a game remains to be seen. But other than Peter Hartley and George Newell, the squad's fully fit.